Hello and welcome to another update video about the Sandbox. Sandbox doing quite interesting things still here on the chart. So obviously after the all-time high here we have come into this correction. Since then what we could have, and this is only what you can see here, the count, the Elliott wave count based on my primary expectation. There are always alternatives, don't forget that. This is the what I see currently certainly is a likely possibility. And this is because we did come into my target area here. Yeah, we did come into this target area back here and yeah, found support in this target area. Basically with that lower low, the chart has done what it needed to do. Yeah, we've seen here an ABC correction and we could now already start to see the completion of the correction. Yeah, it has done a lower low, has come into the target area. And I told you that what we could see here could be interpreted as a 5-wave structure. Then we talked about this ABC. We said the ABC would land somewhere in this yellow target area. It has done that. You can see that it has perfectly reacted to this target area. We've had a descending broadening wedge here, bullish pattern, broke out of it to the upside. So I can actually take that pattern out now. That was all as expected. I told you in a previous video that at $3, roughly just about above $3, I think $3.05. It was a bit too late, should have done it a bit earlier, but doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I entered a long trade. There were quite a few positive factors here that came, to that. First of all, we saw here that we went above the 200-day moving average. And yeah, I still hold that trade open. We briefly dropped below the $3.06 level again, so we came all the way down to 280. But for me, I said I'm not using in this case with a purpose. I'm not using a stop loss. I don't want to close that position at a loss. I'm happy to hold should the price go lower. But at the moment, we're already here at 328. So from that $3.06 long trade that we made here, just as we broke above and retested the 200-day moving average, we are here now 7 to 8% in profit within a few days. Nothing massive. I do expect here, if we break above this 345 level, I do expect that the price could go up to $3.90. I think that would be where I would take the first profits. Yeah, and then the next resistance would be at 442, and don't forget we've got the 450 fib level here as well. But yeah, I mean, in the end, Sandbox is doing well, and generally what we can expect here, because we've made a higher low and the structure looks actually quite interesting. I mean, we need to see. This is not confirmed that this is now going to go up. Yeah, it's always obviously a risk. And at the moment we can interpret this here as a first 5-wave move, this as a 3-wave move. Should we get another leg down now, then this was a 5-wave move as well, and you're probably going to continue your downtrend. To do that, the price is not allowed to break above 264. If it breaks if it breaks below 264, that's it. Yeah, I mean, then we have to talk about more and even lower prices again. Okay, so this risk isn't over yet, and that is basically because we have no confirmed uptrend yet. But for me, this was a great opportunity to get in because, as I said, a crypto that has reached its target area, yeah, the target area that we talked about for months for the Sandbox, yeah, it did reach that target area and then started to move up. People FOMOed in, but I said, and I generally say that when you get your first run to the upside, you will always have you will typically have a strong reaction to the downside again, because this here would be a larger wave 1, this would be a larger wave 2, and a wave 2 normally comes down into this area here, and we can take a look at why this area. These are the Fibonacci retracement levels, yeah, sitting between the 0.618 fib level at 343 and the 88.7% fib level at $2.80. So somewhere in here you will typically find a wave 2 retracement. So absolutely as expected that happened. And what could we now expect for the next wave up? Well, should this really become now another 5-wave move, this would then be probably a 3rd wave. It could also be another 1-2 setup, so don't be surprised if we have another 1-2. That would be the case if we did something like that, where the price would come up, yeah, and come down too much. Okay, not the most beautiful drawing here, but it would come down too much. Okay, so it would come basically into the target or into the price range of that larger wave 1 here. If it comes down to low, then it would just be a 1-2. Not a problem, would be a bullish scenario as well. But let's just say we expect here the most simple form, which would be a wave 3. Then we can expect a target of, assuming this was the low here, which I think it was, we can expect the price to go to $6.30. All right, so the next wave should be bullish, and therefore I'm quite happy that I went into that long trade here. I made you aware, yeah. In this case I mentioned actually in the video. So $6.30 and $7.18, somewhere in here we could expect that price range. Okay, so let's see if that is going to work out. Of course, never guaranteed to happen, but that is how I see it. But again, to have that as an option here, we are not allowed to break below 264. If that happens, that scenario is invalidated, okay? And we have to do a talk about a different one. So that is what I would expect in the next move. Yeah. Primarily for that also we need to break above this descending trend line. We're getting close. We're getting close. I think the indicators would support a move above this trend line, would support certainly a breakout. And why? Because on the RSI, even on the daily here, you have a lot of scope still for further upside, and on the MACD as well. We are making a bullish crossover here on the MACD. Last time we did that, yeah, we had also here the beginning of a new wave up, made it all the way from around 280 to yeah, nearly $5. So I mean, that's absolutely realistic. Let's see if that's going to play out. We talked about the metaverse being definitely capable this year as well to outperform many other cryptos, and at the moment it's a bit weak, the Sandbox, or a little bit quiet, but that doesn't matter. We can certainly expect here some more interesting moves and volatility, I think, in the next few days. So I'm not gonna close this position too early. Yeah, I'm actually not even sure if I'm gonna close or take some profits at $3.90 as I indicated. Maybe looking at the potential of what that wave has, we can see here much more upside. But bear in mind that next wave here, and I'll go for that again to the 4-hour chart. For that next wave up, this is not going to happen in one line. You will also have ups and downs like here, yeah? Okay, so you are going to see here subwaves and everything, right? So bear in mind, it's not only one straight line in which we go up, it will be an up and down. Alright, that's my view here on the Sandbox. Just want to keep you updated about what's going on here. At the moment, still below the 50-day moving average, still below the descending trend line there. But the wave count looks promising, and the indicators also support higher prices. And if we break above this trend line and the 50-day moving average, then that'll be interesting. Yeah, then I think that will unlock here higher prices. And really, to talk about a sustainable breakout, we need to break above $4.90. Yeah, that wave 5 top here in orange. All right, so hopefully, yeah, you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe check out the channel membership, and you can do that on my website or here on YouTube. And if you want to join, you can get access to the Telegram live chat, to the one weekly live stream every Sunday, and also to the Discord server with lots of additional content. And for gold members, I now also offer, in addition, the analysis of some stocks and shares that I analyze for myself regularly, and you can find that on Discord. All right, yeah, thanks a lot, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.